Hello, Taurus, and welcome to my channel. I am Lola, your Empress of Love, and I am giving you the tea on love and romance for the month of December 2019. And your first card up. Well, actually, Taurus, you have two cards that came out, and they're both in the reverse. You have the Hangman. Can you see that? Hope there's not too much glare. And then you have the Servant. Okay. Now, the Hangman card is the card of sacrifice. So that's telling me, for some of you, Taurus, that you are going to be making a sacrifice, or you're going to be not wanting to make a sacrifice. You may need to make a sacrifice, but you're not wanting to make the sacrifice that's needed. It could be something so much as you just looking inside yourself and deciding what's going on in your relationship, if it's what you want, if it's worth staying in, if you want to get into a relationship. Those of you that are thinking of going into a new relationship or haven't been in a relationship, you may be just taking some self inventory and really taking some time to, or needing to take some time to yourself. But because it's in the reverse, some of you may not be wanting to do that. That's what you may need to do, but you may have a hard time doing it. Also, because you have the two cards coming out and they're so different, some of you may be dealing with more than one person. I'm feeling the sense of duality here, and that you may have two people that you may have to make decisions about. Now, the Elephant card that's in the reverse, that card signifies that for some of you, you may again be not wanting to make the decisions that's needed, the necessary decisions that are needed in terms of figuring out what you want to do, or you may just feel like you're in limbo, like you can't figure it out, like you need help, and you just don't know what to do. But many of you are going to have to um, turn the hangman card right side up and go into yourself and make that sacrifice and think about what you need to do. Really take some self inventory and some real serious look at what's going on in your relationship as to whether that's what you want, and if you want to stay, if you want to move on, or if you, as I said, want to even get into a new relationship. Also, with the elephant being in the reverse, some of you may need to turn that situation right side up as well, and um, pay attention to what you have, and not so much as looking um, to something else. Some of you, though, will be paying attention to what you have and making decisions as to whether you're going to keep what you have. Okay, that's what I'm telling you. I'm really feeling like it's like some of you are dealing with multiple people or multiple situations, or at least two situations. I'm feeling a lot of duality here. Then the next card you have is from the Q&E deck. Okay, and that one I have to read. I'm going to have to put my lookers on because I can't see this small writing. As you can see how tiny that is. At least it's tiny for me. Let's see. Okay, you have here, um, life is a constant battle. You never seem to get a break. Your heart will be heavy. You doubt your own worth. You are overextended and overcommitted. You will be tested. No rest from your burdens. Your responsibilities are suffocating you. Look for new creative solutions to your problems. Make changes in your life. Okay? Now, that corresponds with what I just said about these two major arcana cards here that you drew first off. It's indicating here with the Ten of Wands that some of you are carrying a pretty heavy burden, and I'm guessing that this burden is coming from the duality, or you not being able to make the decisions or not wanting to make the decisions that are needed to be made. In other words, some of you may be feeling like you want to have your cake and eat it too, and that's just not happening for you right now in a comfortable way. Even if you were able to do it in the past and you had two lovers and either they didn't know about each other or they did know about each other, things are coming down to the wire now where you're having to make a decision because it's becoming uncomfortable for you. Then you have the uh, Romance Angels uh, deck here from the Doreen Virtue deck, and you have um, Romantic Feelings. Okay, there's not too much glare there, and that comes with the book, obviously, and I'm gonna read that for you. Romantic Feelings. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. The stirring within your heart represents the song of romance calling to you. This card comes to you as a guidance to follow the pathway of those feelings. Perhaps you've met someone who made your heart leap and you wondered whether to pursue him or her. Well, this card says that the answer is yes. Take action by flirting, asking the person out on a date, or making your feelings known. If you've recently been longing for more romance in your life, this card signals take charge of making that happen. You can romance yourself, for example, treating yourself to a luxurious massage or pedicure, buying yourself presents, or watching a romantic movie. You can also actively pursue and attract romance. First, affirm that this is already inside of you. A partner definitely brings these feelings to the surface. However, they were within you as a potential initially. The more you affirm, I am romantically loved, I am romantically loved, the more you attract this condition within yourself and through a relationship. In some cases, you'll receive this card as a signal that you are ready for a new relationship. It then guides you to take action, such as being aware of people you meet who may be potential partners, as well as frequenting places where such potential partners may be. This would be locations or events associated with your hobbies and your interests. Okay. Then you have the Psychic Tarot deck um, for the heart. Okay. And you have the Detach card, right? Um, that one I have to read as well. Let me find Detach. Number 11, Detach. Okay. Number 11, Detach card says, sometimes our egos prevent us from seeing events clearly. It's time to detach emotionally from a relationship or a situation that so that you can step back and reevaluate. Reflect upon how the relationship is working. Is it satisfying? What role do you play in its harmony or disharmony? An honest appraisal is required in order to gain clarity and to help you better understand what might need to be done to improve it. This is true even if the relationship is already a good one. It's important to accept that your previous actions, decisions, and beliefs have led you to your current situation, whether it's pleasant or difficult. We need to steer the course of our lives. We do steer the course of our lives, although often without conscious intent. By assessing your situation and accepting responsibility for it, you're able to free yourself from the need to blame another person or destiny. There is no guilt associated with this card, only clarity and empowerment. Once you've detached yourself from and examine a relationship, lack of a relationship, or other matter of the heart, you're in a better position to decide what your next step might be. Remember that the detachment card knows no ego. Decisions arrived at this decisions arrived at as a result of drawing this card must be fair and balanced for everyone involved. The affirmation here is I accept the role I play in creating my relationships and my life. And this card is associated with the traditional tarot card of the Justice card. Okay? And then you have, hang on, you have two cards that came out from this deck as well. This is the Secrets of the Tarot. Okay? All right. And here you have the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Ace of Pentacles and you also have the Ace of Swords, okay? The Ace of Pentacles signifies that some of you may be wanting to get into a significant love relationship. Also, for some of you, you may be, if you're already involved in a relationship, you're wanting your partner to be more loving or to show you more feelings and to be more responsive to you and to just show you more love, okay? Then you have the Ace of Swords, and with that one indicates that there's some unexpected love, what can you say? What can I say? Love, attraction. Maybe somebody that you didn't know was thinking about you, or you didn't know how they felt about you. They're going to be revealing their feelings to you, and it may come as a surprise to you. You may even, some of you, get involved in a new relationship that may take you by storm, and you may just say, wow, I didn't know that, this person felt like this, or I didn't know that, they were digging me, or what have you. But for the month of December 2019, some of you are going to be getting revealed. It's going to be revealed to you how someone feels about you that you may not have known that they felt that way about you. And they will be expressing their feelings to some of you Tauruses, okay? Then we have the the card, what is it? Wait a minute. The Love and Relationship deck, okay? This one, if you've watched any of my videos before, you know that this is one of my favorite decks. Here you have the Amethyst for A, you have the Rose for R, and you have the Turquoise for T, which is the Art deck. And the way that these cards are read, I hope you can see that. You read them straight across. The first line is the bold writing, then you have the middle portion, then you have the bottom portion, which reads like a poem, okay? And on this one, Taurus, you drew two cards for the Amethyst. You drew the Leader and the Lover. Again, you have that duality coming out, okay, for some of you. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and read that one. I need my lookers. And we have here, the Lover, the Leader seeks romance. The Lover says, I'll start with that one, then I'll go to the Leader seeks romance. You are surrounded by possibilities for pleasure. Enjoy moments with all you find attractive and behave nobly and take leadership role in organizing events that put you in a position to expand your awareness of what's possible in your life. Travel and hobbies can help you to vary your routine in order to patiently show you accept your love interest as is. Invest the time and effort to do so. Love's gentle power you'll attract with graceful manners, charm, and tact. You'll find true love by working less and smiling more to look your best. Enjoy yourself and celebrate. The one you're with may be your mate. The one you want has gone astray. So take control and lead the way. Your proud example is the cure. Your words and actions will endure. Share your wealth and wherewithal, for one who leads must follow all. You'll have to travel far and near to find the love that you'll hold dear. Home sweet home can be a rut. There's no trap like a mind that's shut. The world is full of different ways that you should learn without delay. The fires of romance can be fueled by following this golden rule. Appreciate your man each day. Respect your woman, come what may. Show it with dramatic flair. True romance is in the air. And then you have from the vice versa deck, Taurus, the death card. Now, I just want to let you know that the death card signifies major changes, okay? Um, it's not so much is that someone that you know and love is going to die, but it's more of something has to end, and there's no way of getting around it. It could be your relationship. More than likely, it will be a relationship that you will need to end, or it may have already ended. But the death card signifies changes that you can't avoid. It's major changes, life changes. For instance, it may be something like for some of you, you may be becoming a mom or dad for the first time. And if you've never had children, now you're going to become a mom. Now you're going to become a dad. Or if you have children and you have 3 children and now you're welcoming a new addition to the family, now you're going to be the parent of 4 children. Never again to be the parent of 3 children, but from here on to be the parent of 4 children. And that's the type of change that the death card represents. It doesn't have to be that in particular, but it's that type of change. Okay, even if it relates to someone transitioning to the other side, it's a permanent change. Uh, it's not a change that you can reverse generally, and it's, as I said, it's a permanent change. So for the most part, Taurus, to sum this reading up, I would say that, as I said in the beginning, I have a strong feeling of duality for some of you, as well as major changes. So some of you have to make the decision that you are going to take self-inventory. You're going to take a look-see at your relationship or relationships, and you're going to be making some major changes, cleaning house for some of you in terms of getting out of a relationship that's not working for you or no longer works for you. Or you may be just coming to the place where you may say, this person makes a better friend, and you don't want to pursue the relationship anymore, or you don't want to keep on the course that you were on and not getting what you want within the relationship, and deciding that you are going to have to make some decisions to either straighten some things out or to get rid of some things. I want to say I get to feel like house cleaning, but not house cleaning physically, but house cleaning in terms of your emotional state, your relationship state, and getting things together that have been off track for what I feel is like a very long time. And the month of December 2019 is calling you to get things in order. And I'd like to call you to get things in order and hit the like button, as well as go to www.whatsthettarot.com to book your reading. I do all of my readings by phone. You can book your reading online, but I do the readings by phone. I only ask that for whatever time frame you book your reading, that you will be available to get your reading. Otherwise, you will have to select another time. You won't have to pay again, but you will have to select another time if you are not available at the time when I call you for your reading. Also, I would like to ask you to go to the donation page and make a generous donation to help out with our nonprofit Images Everything Yo program. It is a good hygiene and etiquette program that we are still in the process of launching. We're still trying to get monies together for it. We're hoping that everything will be in place by mid new year. That's 2021, 2020. I'm sorry, I'm skipping a whole year, right? 2020. Um, but whatever donation you can make, it would be greatly appreciated. Again, hit that like button. Go to www.whatsthet.com and book for your reading if this reading resonated with you, or if you'd like more details about this reading. I am welcoming a few questions that you can ask. Just a few I'm going to answer because I'm going to do all 12 signs, and so I'm going to answer a few questions um, for each sign, and that way everyone will get a little something, and hopefully um, it will help many more. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to say ciao for now.